There's nothing wrong with bringing something along with you for a first date. Depending on who you are, it could be like a small flask.
Oh.
Could be a taser.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, you
for
gotta be
protection.
safe, I guess.
Could be a blow-up Yoda doll for after-hours pleasure.
I was thinking also for protection, because anyone would leave you alone if you brought that. Yeah.
Or you could also bring along a real-life human being, because that's what one of our listeners, Shavon, did. She brought a real person on her first date with her.
You make it sound like an accessory, Jeffrey.
She's just wearing it around her waist.
It's possible. Siobhan, what's up? Were they out of inflatable Yodas that day, or what was the thinking there?
Honestly, I hadn't even thought about going that route.
Yeah.
And I know it's weird, but I'm just getting into online dating, and I'm just like trying to be super careful.
Okay. So make a note of inflatable Yoda is what you just did. I see.
Who did you bring, though? Is it a friend, a stranger?
It's one of my good friends. In hindsight, maybe she wasn't like the best choice.
I would have definitely gone with a bodyguard instead.
Someone for hire, yeah. So before we get to the friend, can you tell us about the guy that you went out with? What's his deal?
Yeah, he was super cool. Like, not somebody I would normally go after. His name's Joel.
What does that mean? What was different about him?
Well, because he's a bald guy, and that's usually not. But I actually told him that, and
Oh, no.
Wait, so you told him online that you're not into bald dudes?
yeah, that I'm usually not. I'm just trying to be like honest, you know.
That's what we call brutal honesty.
Yeah, that's
though.
not
He liked it. Obviously, he went out with her.
Sometimes I swipe right on people just to tell them, no, you're not my type.
Yeah, sorry, your nose is too big.
So weird. What was his response when you said that to him?
Well, that's what was so great is he was like, I make up for it in other areas. He said, my armpit hair is 3 times longer than the average.
That's good.
Is that a joke or is he
Yeah,
serious?
Jeff, he's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's funny to some people, I guess.
Jeff's like instant rejection.
I mean, he made me laugh, and I figured that I would give it a try. So I said yes when he invited me to go get dinner with him.
Okay.
All right. That's good then.
I was nervous, though. That's the thing. When you're new to this, like meeting someone, and I mean, there's all kinds of like scary stories. And
As a guy, we're creepy. Okay, I'll admit
Yeah, but I
that.
like share a location. I don't like bring a friend to the location. I like send him a text. You know?
Yeah, no, that's smart though, Alexis.
Well, and hadn't you chatted with this guy for long enough to feel somewhat safe?
I know, but you just hear about like people getting catfished, and I was like, I don't know.
Dude, he's bald. He's not going to catfish you with a picture of a bald dude.
Maybe his underarm was a catfish situation where the armpit hair isn't the length he said. But how did it go when you met up with him?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, okay, so I brought my friend, like, just as a security measure, and I did not tell him about it beforehand.
I was going to ask.
Why would you not tell him?
What was his reaction?
Well, okay, so I showed up early, and I was, like, talking with her at the bar, but I didn't see that he was already there, so he came over and he said hi, and I introduced him to my friend Saltine.
Saltine? Did you say saltine like the cracker?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her real name, or is that a nickname?
That's her real name.
Saltine.
It could be a good thing. If you see an extra woman there, I would have been like, oh, is this some other situation?
Yeah, I was curious, like, is Saltine hot? Is it possible that she distracted?
Or just really dry?
I imagine she's very white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's really cute, and Joel was really polite about it. I think he was definitely surprised, but he was just kind of going along with it.
Okay.
Good.
So you and Joel and Saltine all sat down together for dinner.
Well, we had a drink at the bar, and then the host came to tell us that our table was ready, and he asked if we could get another chair.
Yeah.
But I had said no, like I wanted to eat with him alone, and Saltine could just stay at the bar.
Oh,
Wait,
good. That's nice,
She's going to
though.
sit alone? Why wouldn't she just go home at that point?
She's still hovering, Brooke.
I mean, she's like really outgoing, you know, 'cause, I mean, she makes friends like everywhere we go. She's like very talkative, and I don't know, she was already there. And
That sounds great. I think most people would be like, sure, I'll just stay here, have another drink, have some food.
She'll keep an eye on you from a distance
Yeah.
while you and Joel have a good
That's
time.
actually good.
How was the one-on-one time with Joel?
So it was really nice, but she came over to like check on us, which was not part of the deal at all. I did not tell her that.
So why was that so bad, though? I mean, like, everybody already knows each other.
checked on them, Brooke.
Well,
She's probably lonely, though, sitting over there at the bar.
It could get boring.
it's kind of weird.
I don't know what's
I just
happening.
get an Uber at that point.
Is that when Joel's, like, mood changed?
I mean, she like went back to the bar, but then she was texting me like, hey, we need to leave now. And he handled it well. But then after the date, I sent him a message and I told him that I wanted to hang out again. And I got no reply.
Yeah.
I feel like I came across as such a weirdo, you know?
You did.
Well, you brought Saltine with you.
Maybe just the name of your friend.
Yeah.
Could have been the only reason.
Yeah, so I don't know what the reason is exactly, but like it's been a little while now, and I've jumped back in the dating pool, and I've gone out with different guys, but no one is as cool as he was, and I really liked him.
Aw.
Crawling back to the baldy, huh?
All right. So you couldn't find a better option. We're going to call him.
That's kind of what you said.
That's how dating is.
That's as good as we can do
True.
now.
Are
So
we going to have Saltine on a third line?
No.
in the
I don't
back?
think so. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Joel and try and get your second date update. And then tomorrow we'll do an awkward Tuesday phone call with Saltine on the phone.
Ooh, okay. I'm into it.
I'm just kidding. Let's do the second date update next. Some strange names that we've heard on this show before include La Tigre,
Oh,
who
yeah.
you might remember had more than 16 tiger tattoos on his body and was a
Yeah.
huge tiger enthusiast.
Yeah.
Right.
We were like, which came first, the name or?
We also had a young lady named Elizabether.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh, my
her.
God.
Not Elizabeth.
No.
Elizabether with an ER at the
That
end.
was a difficult one.
It was interesting for when Brooke was trying to make a point, saying, now Elizabether.
Elizabeth. It sounds like
True
I
Elizabeth.
stuttered at the end.
And now we have a new person on the phone. They're actually not on with us here, but she's a large part of the story.
Yeah.
Her name is Saltine.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Saltine tagged along on the date with our listener, Shavon, who was nervous about going on an online date for the very first time. And so while she was over at dinner with her date, Joel, Saltine sat over it by the bar, just spying on them the entire time until she had enough and actually marched up to the table and embarrassed Shavon.
Yeah, I tried to get her
So
to leave.
now it's been almost a month and Shavon's hoping to get back again with Joel. Shavon, do you have any last words before we reach out to him?
I know I messed up when I took Saltine, but I really like this guy. Like, he is like the best thing, especially compared to what I've been going out with since.
Yeah.
Like, he's awesome.
Okay. Okay, he's
Well,
awesome.
okay.
Let's get him on the phone.
And it was all Saltine's fault. We'll just blame it on her.
Yeah.
That's true. If you can blame it on her and then you just say you're so awesome, I regret everything, I think it's easy peasy.
Maybe there's a whole different reason, though. Let's just call Joel and see what he has to say. You ready?
Okay. Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay.
Deep breath. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Joel?
Yeah? Who's this?
Hey, Joel. My name's Jeff from a morning radio show that you may have heard of called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Yeah, I think I've heard of you guys.
Cool. Thank you
Yeah.
for the good review.
We've
Take
heard
that
it.
as a
Yeah.
dub.
Funny thing is, we heard of you, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
good things, too, about you, Joel.
We heard it from somebody that you went out on a date with a little while ago named Shavon.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, you do remember Shavon? Because
Oh,
it was,
dang,
she
bro.
said like 30 days, like a month ago that you guys went out.
yeah, it's been a month. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting hints from the tone of your voice that it wasn't the best date for you, but
We kind of knew that.
yeah.
No, it was not.
All right.
Okay.
Was it funny? You laughed.
It's just, so we went out to dinner like a month ago, and when I went out with her, she ended up bringing her friend
Yeah.
Mhm.
on the date.
You remember her friend's name?
Yeah, Saltine.
That's the one.
I thought it was crazy because when we matched online, I thought her name was beautiful. I love the name Shavon. And then on the date, she brings this friend named Saltine, and I'm just like, this is the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life.
Aw.
Siobhan said that you seemed to be really cool with it. You were able to basically roll with the evening, which is awesome. How did it go?
I didn't want to be a dick about it. It was weird having another person there, but so I suggested let's get a table for 3.
Well, that's
And
polite.
Shavon just said she's going to sit at the bar and watch us.
Yeah.
When you say it
Was
like
that-
that, it's weird.
Immediately, red flag. I'm like, so somebody's just going to watch us?
Okay. So you're not into that lifestyle?
The chaperone.
Yeah.
Because I do enjoy watching sometimes when
Yeah, I
other
bet you
couples get
do.
into
I bet
it.
you watch.
Yeah.
Surprising.
But
It's fun for all.
I'm just not into that voyeuristic lifestyle. You know?
that's not
okay.
why she was watching. Come on.
Siobhan told us,
Jeff's like, wait, you're not?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
but Siobhan told us that Saltine is kind of like a fun type, like a outgoing social girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seemed pretty cool. Again, like I thought we would sit together. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
us sitting alone only lasted about 20 minutes because then Saltine is like stumbling over to the table,
Stumbling.
no.
Wait, she's drunk?
clearly drunk.
Oh.
She was alone at a bar. What is she supposed to do?
It's only 20 minutes, Alexis.
It's a lot of shots.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Alexis gets it.
Why
And then she starts coming at me saying how I'm the unlucky one, that I didn't match with her, that
Oh.
he's the fun one, that
Oh.
What?
Siobhan is boring.
Wait, is Siobhan sitting there while she's totally like?
No, Siobhan had got up to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's even
bad.
worse.
So you're with Saltine now?
Jeff, don't ask that
She's
yet.
the fun one.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not with Saltine. I'm not with any of them.
Oh, well, that's
Dude,
good.
and that sucks for Siobhan. She thinks she's bringing her most trusted friend with her to help her out, and she's the like
Trying to steal her man.
Yes.
Look, 10 minutes later, Saltine is getting like carted out of the bar because
Oh.
she was getting kicked out
Oh.
or cut off. And Siobhan takes care of her. She orders her an Uber to get her home. So we just decided to call it early, and I drove her home. And I don't like to judge people off their friends, but like
Yeah.
this was a pretty big red flag. So.
Yeah, that's the worry.
That's gonna be hard for her to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she's already kind of heard that, Joel, because I didn't let you know this before, but Siobhan has actually been on the other line listening this entire time,
Wow.
just spying in on the conversation like Saltine did, and now she wants to jump in and talk to you.
Yeah, hi.
Did you know that, Siobhan?
No, I had no idea. I had
Oh.
no idea.
Siobhan, you know what I don't have any idea about? How did she get my number?
What?
What?
Who got your number?
Saltine.
What?
What do you mean?
She's texting me, apologizing about that night, saying how sorry she was, like begging me to go back out with you so much that she offered me money.
Oh my gosh. She wants to pay
Saltine
you?
needs to chill.
Yo, this
Yeah.
girl's
Yeah.
so extra.
Siobhan, is Saltine your pimp? Is that what's going on?
Oh my gosh.
She sounds like she's a stable person.
I don't even really know what to say. I mean, I'm imagining that she probably got your number through my phone.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't give it to her, and like, this is not a representation of how I am as a person at all. Like, I had no idea that she would backstab me like this, and
Backstab?
Yeah,
it's
talking
a
crap
little-
about her when she was in the bathroom. That was totally
Backstabbing.
backstabbing, Jeffrey.
What about the part where she tried to fix the relationship
With
and was like, you
money?
should go out?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
What type of
money?
friend?
it's not okay that she did that. She should have stayed out of it. Like, she made enough of a mess
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
she came over to the table. Like, maybe I would have had a chance had she not been such a creep and then stolen your number out of my phone, trying to pay you to go out with me. Like, that's so messed up.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know that she asked me out?
Oh.
No.
Wait, what?
Wait, via text or when she was drunk at the bar?
She texted me like last week
Oh my gosh.
asking if I'd be her date to some like dental hygienist ball.
Oh, she is all
Oh.
over the
This girl's
place. She just
crazy.
wants
Yeah.
attention, dude.
I mean, she's wild and crazy, and like, I've seen her do some shady stuff, but like, I never thought she would do something like this to me.
Yeah, you trusted her.
And I bet you've been talking to her about how much you've been thinking about Joel and about how you wish you could go out with him again. Like,
Totally.
oh my goodness.
that is hard to hear.
I'm gonna get her back.
Oh,
Okay.
You're gonna
No,
what?
don't
Wait, no.
attack her.
No, let's not fight. Let's just
said
be
get
done.
her
Yeah,
back.
I think to me it sounds like Shavon is on the brink of cutting saltine out of her life permanently.
Which
Ooh,
may
low
not
salt
be
diet.
bad.
Low sodium diet. low
Yeah, totally. So with
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's true, Savon, but if it is, Joel, now that Saltine is out of the picture, would you be willing to go out with Shavon just by herself? She's the stable one.
the boring one.
Yeah. Have a nice,
That's a good thing right now. Sorry.
a boring, gluten-free date with Shavon, and we'll pay for it.
I don't know. You know, they're best friends. It's hard to just like
Ex-best
go
friends.
with a best friend.
Yeah, Joel, she's
that.
not my best
And-
friend. Like, I know I messed up. I know that it was super weird and creepy what I did. I was nervous because it was my first time online dating, but I really like you, and I would just appreciate just one more chance.
Aw.
Please, I swear to God, Saltine's not going to be there. She's not going to be anywhere near me ever again. Like,
Oh.
honestly, I'm not crazy like her, and I would just
Aw.
really, like, I just lost my best friend. Like, please let this be some sort of, like, consolation prize.
Yeah.
Wow, shit,
that
that's a
was
good
a
pitch.
That was.
That's
Joel,
really
Saltine
good.
will
Come
not
on,
be
Joel.
anywhere on your date, but she will still be tracking your phone. So just keep that in mind.
Probably,
But I
actually.
say
Dude,
give Siobhan one more chance.
You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
say yes to that, Joel.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
He said yeah. Oh,
Congratulations, Siobhan.
Oh my God, thank you.
no. Siobhan's phone's gonna explode.
Yeah.